Overstimulation is something that, like, in the 21st century, especially in 2023, almost going into 2024, we're all dealing with. We're all struggling with, right? We never had this issue like 200 years ago. The issue of overstimulation, I personally believe, was causing a lot of people to be unhappy. And here's how. With overstimulation, your dopamine is constantly being peaked up. It's constantly being like stimulated, right? Whether it's like the music, or like just like always on social media, or with overstimulation, our dopamine receptors are constantly being stimulated, right? All the time. So whenever you play like games with these like bright lights and all that, or YouTube videos or Instagram videos with like flashy edits, music, this is causing your dopamine to be spiked up all the time to unhealthy levels. So whenever you are like alone, or whenever you don't have your phone on you or no Wi-Fi, it's like, oh my god, bro, what am I gonna do? I'm so bored, life sucks, I wanna die. Just chill out for a sec. Let's just say like 100 years ago, this was never a problem, right? We had each other. We had people to talk to. We had activities. We had community. Now everybody's just on like their phones and social media. And I want to make it clear, I'm not against social media. I think it's a great tool, but it's exactly that. It's a tool, right? It's dependent on how you use it. And I just feel like most people are not using it correctly, right? There is constant scrolling, constant consumption instead of content creation. It's just constant consumption. I believe this is a huge factor to overstimulation and why we're dealing with it. And it's detrimental because it's affecting your baseline level of happiness, right? So like when you play a video game, right, you get happier, like your dopamine is on fire, right, and you feel good. But when it's over, you don't just go back to baseline, you actually go down a little. You dip a little bit past baseline, and then you play video games again, or you go on Instagram, you go up, but your baseline from there decreases again. Whereas on the flip side, with something like delayed gratification, or like, let's take the gym for example, right? When you go to the gym, it's like you don't feel good, right? Your muscles are in pain, you're sore, you don't feel good. But the more you do it, the more your baseline level of happiness actually goes up, right? And then up again and again. The thing about instant gratification is that it keeps you satisfied for a short period of time, and it's like right now, instantly. But down the line, your happiness goes down and down and down. Whereas the complete opposite is true with delayed gratification, right? Going to the gym, it sucks right now, you don't feel good. You feel tired, you're sore, but the more you keep doing it, the more happier you feel. So just like ask yourself, right? Most of the people who are like depressed that you've seen, or at least I've personally seen, are just stuck in their ways of instant gratification. Whereas almost everybody I know who focuses on delayed gratification, their life looks like it sucks on the outside, but yo, these guys are happy. These guys wouldn't be doing anything else except for doing what they're doing. Like the person who's like a professional, like the person who's like a professional power lifter, right? He's lifting heavy metal for a living. That's like his job now, right? On the outside, it looks like his life sucks, right? He is in the gym, banging it out all day, tired. But if you asked him, yo, are you happy? He'd say, yeah. I wouldn't rather be doing anything else. I couldn't see myself doing anything else. It's like a weird phenomenon because it's a very recent thing, how overstimulated that we are. But it just goes back to human nature. Don't get caught up in like social media thinking that like, oh, it's making me happy. Yeah, it might be in like the next 5 minutes, but will you still be happy in the next 30? In the next hour? It's sad, it's messed up, and I don't think it's morally right, but it's the way the world works right now. So I would say just take, it's like one of those like trendy words, dopamine detox, right? But it actually works. And I recommend taking it for like 5 days. So just like cut off social media for a week, 5 days. Cut off video games, cut off anything, cut off junk food, anything that gives you instant gratification, just cut it off, right? Go on nature walks, go to the gym with no music, take walks, and let me know how that worked at the end of those 5 days. I can guarantee you're gonna feel much better. With that being said, overstimulation is a thing that's ruining a lot of the younger generation. Like my generation, I'm Gen Z, so like it's ruining us a lot. But it's good that like some people are aware of this. So I would say just be aware, be cautious and vigilant, and stay working hard because success has no choice but to come your way.